Eating at every restaurant in Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 1. Ever since moving down to Atlanta, Chinatown has been the place that I've revisited the most, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to give every restaurant in their food court a chance. Today was the Chongqing Hot Pot, so you know I had to order their hot pot. I love how they light it up in front of you at your table. I got the dry fish hot pot. This dish comes with their crispy fish, an assortment of vegetables, and plenty of spicy Sichuan flavors. The dish was absolutely incredible. The fish was flaky and flavorful, the vegetables were plentiful and tender, and there was enough spicy flavor where I was sweating the entire time. Plus, there was enough food for 2 meals. For dessert, we went to our favorite bakery where they serve us a ton of different breads, including vegan options. I ordered their Hong Kong pineapple bun, which was warm, soft, and had the perfect amount of sweetness. That's all for today. Eating at every restaurant in Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 2. Happy belated Mid-Autumn Festival, everyone. As a Chinese American, I felt it would be appropriate to visit Chinatown on this occasion to eat some, Korean food? Yeah. So today's restaurant was Yummy Yummy, the only non-Chinese establishment in the food court. They serve soft tofu stew, bulgogi, and shrimp curry, which is what I got. I like to think of it as my past self treating my current self. Don't get me wrong, the food was alright. However, I usually make this kind of curry at home and it's just as good, if not better. But I guess that didn't stop me from finishing the meal. Maybe next time I just need to order their galbi. And it wouldn't be a Chinatown visit without a visit to the bakery, and Aaron grabbing every rosong ball on the tray. Today was a Japanese milk bun, and it was certainly a sweet finish to a less than impressive lunch. Eating at every restaurant at Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 3. Today was the day I knew I was going to treat myself. There's one restaurant I know that'll always be a hit, which is Nambe Gourmet. I've ordered many of their dishes in the past with no disappointments. I feel like the owner must know me by now because I'm always ordering the same thing, the spicy fish and tofu. Its Sichuan flavors make it absolutely irresistible.
Wow, so good.
This is easily my favorite dish
Oh yeah?
in this food.
Why?
Believe it or not, I always finish the entire plate. It's that good. Oh, and remember Yummy Yummy from last time? Well, Aaron decided to give it a shot and ordered their bulgogi. From what I can tell, he was a fan.
Oh god. It's really tender. It's pretty good.
It's good?
That's really good.
Thumbs up for Yummy Yummy.
Thumbs up for yummy yummy.
Eating at every restaurant in Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 4. One thing I love about this series is that I'm being forced to try new things that I normally wouldn't. Today's restaurant was Top 1 Gourmet, and I've always noticed the pictures next to the counter, and that's usually what keeps me away from this place. But the food was shockingly fantastic. What makes it even better is that I don't even know what the name of the dish I ordered was. All I know was that it was a spicy noodle soup with fish, noodles, and vegetables. Eating this meal outside on a nice brisk day was perfect. The noodles had a nice bite to them, the fish was cooked perfectly, the broth had a good kick to it, and the vegetables were tender and tasty. I would definitely come back for this meal. Top 1 Gourmet is definitely a dark horse hotspot for me. I would give it 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching! Eating at every restaurant in Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 5. As you all have seen, Aaron is an important part of all of my videos, and today we were visiting his favorite spot, Hong Kong Barbecue. You know the place is pretty good when you see the crispy pork, the duck, and others hanging on full display. I got their crispy pork plate. Their food is simple yet impressive. Some nicely cooked bok choy, rice with gravy, and crispy pork is just perfect. Plus, bonus points for the skin actually being crispy and the meat tender. Eating at every restaurant at Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 6. With the passing of Lunar New Year, I thought it would be nice to have some delicious Chinese food again. China Kitchen was just a spot to help satisfy my cravings. I feel like out of all the places in the food court, China Kitchen has the least unique identity. But who needs identity when you're making dishes that feel just like home, such as their fish with white sauce? China Kitchen simply offers traditional Chinese food fit for all who come by. Happy Year of the Rabbit, everyone. Stay safe out there. Eating at every restaurant in Atlanta's Chinatown, Part 7. Final stop in the food court is Lanzhou Noodle. known for their, well, noodles. I had these delicious lamb noodles in New York and had to compare. I was not disappointed. The broth is packed with lamb flavor, and the noodles were perfect. The lamb was tender as well, and they gave me a ton of lamb, one of the best soups I've ever had. I also had their dim sum, which was so overpriced. I still enjoyed it enough and wiped out the entire soup. Subscribe for more!